friends, welcome to Tea with Marie and Everything British. I am Marie Hope, the owner of Tea with Marie, and I consider myself the authority on afternoon tea, and most things British related. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the English cream tea, as opposed to the afternoon tea, which usually involves the tea sandwiches and the little pastries. The English cream tea really just has the warm scones with clotted cream and preserve and loads and loads and loads of delicious hot tea. I have such great memories of this because I used to go with my parents all the time. Well, my whole family went camping in Devon and Cornwall, which is the southern part of England. And it's really beautiful there. Very, very narrow roads and huge big hedgerows, just really gorgeous. And famous for the Devonshire and Cornish cream teas, which used to be served literally in the little farms that you passed as you were driving by. They just put up a sign and it would say serving Devon Cream Tea, and you drive in, and often it was literally just the front room of the farm. And sometimes there'd be one or two people there, sometimes you were there just our family, and the farmer's wife would be in the kitchen and she'd come out with these delicious home-baked warm scones and piles and piles of this clotted cream and homemade strawberry preserves. It was just absolutely incredible. I have so many fond memories of that. We still have cream teas in England, and definitely more popular down in the south of England, but you don't have any of those little farms anymore. I think the health department came along and kind of stopped all that. But if you go into most tea shops, you'll be able to get the Devon Cream Tea, Clotted Cream Tea. So when I talk about clotted cream to my English friends, everybody's delicious. And often people that have visited England feel the same way. But to somebody that has never been introduced to the idea of clotted cream, it sounds pretty disgusting. Sort of reminds you of clotted arteries. But the reason it's called clotted cream is made in a very special way. It is made from milk that is not homogenized or pasteurized. So milk goes through two processes: homogenization, which mixes up all the cream with the just regular fluid in the milk. And so you don't get the cream rising to the top the same way as we used to. When I grew up, we would have milk bottles delivered to our door. And by the time you came out to get them, there was like so much cream that had risen to the top of the bottle. Well, now that they homogenize the process, that doesn't happen anymore. It's just all even. The fat content is even throughout the milk. And pasteurization is a process whereby they heat the milk to a certain temperature to kill off any bacteria, which that didn't used to happen. You just used to hope that it had no bacteria that was harmful in it. And so to be able to make the real clotted cream, it has to be made from unpasteurized, unhomogenized milk. And it has to be warmed for a long period of time, usually overnight. But when I say warmed, not pasteurized, not brought to that boiling point where it kills the bacteria, because the bacteria are really what are needed to be able to provide the flavor and the content of the cream. And so what happens is the cream rises to the top of the pot or wherever it's being made, and then it's skimmed off. And that is what the clotted cream is. And it just really is delicious, very, very high in fat content. But the other interesting thing is Devon cream or Cornish cream from the two counties, Devon or Cornwall, each have EU protected designation of origin. So that's the European Common Market says that this particular product, if it's going to have written on it Devon cream, it's sold as Devon cream, it has to be made from cows that have grazed in the Devon fields. And with Cornish cream has to be made with cows that have fed in the Cornwall fields. And these fields, these farms are they just have a very rich content for the cows to graze on. And that's what sort of creates that delicious taste. So the cream tea is warm scones, delicious clotted cream, usually strawberry preserve. That's generally the preserve that is served with it. The other interesting aspect of this is Devon cream teas involve scones that are sliced in half, and then the cream is spread on, and then the jam is put on top. In Cornwall, it's done the other way around. The scones sliced in half, the jam is put on, and then the preserve on top. So that's a little bit of information about clotted cream, about the English cream tea, and I'm glad you could join me today. Please check out our website at itsteawithmarie.com, and please subscribe to our YouTube. Thank you. Bye-bye.